Notice anything different about Pop Steve's workshop today? It's game day. So today's message is related to that. It's simply this. Cheer for your team, not against the other team. I've noticed over the last 20 years that there's an increasing prevalence of people who go to athletic contests or games and they spend most or all of their time throwing taunts and jeers at the other team instead of cheering for their team. I noticed it first in the college ranks, and it kept growing and growing, where the fans would come up with and yell, sometimes lighthearted things, but increasingly more and more vicious things at the other team. It really hit home for me when I was a high school principal and the students would prepare all day long how they were going to cheer and taunt the other team as opposed to how they were going to cheer for their team. And then when the game started, that's what they did. They spent all their time making fun of, yelling at, jeering the other team instead of cheering for their team. They would even dress up like the other team's mascot just to poke fun at them, maybe because they were from a small or a rural school. It seemed really out of place to me, especially in high school sports. Related to that is the treatment of officials. People feel that because they're at an athletic contest, they can say anything they want to a referee or an umpire or an official. It's strange. They say things, mean things, that they would never say to that person to their face, but they feel they can yell at them while they're out there doing their job, a very hard job for very little pay. So, my advice to you, cheer for your team. Yell and scream. Get a giant finger and wave it around. Be as loud as you want, but cheer for your team and not the other team. Encourage those around you to do the same. Encourage them to be good fans, to cheer. And hopefully, when you do that, you'll enjoy the game more. You'll have a better time there and cheer your team on to victory. That's my hope. Well, today is game day, so I thought we'd take another field trip. Everybody up for that? Okay, let's go. So on a field trip here, wonder where we ended up. Can anybody guess where we are? What? What's that big Y there mean? Let's go. Well, here we are. To the stadium. Lavelle Evans. The stadium for the game. Looks like a nice day for football. Check. You can speak in the drill. Right there. So here's Papa Steve with the world famous cougar tail. Bet you wish you had one. Looks good. That is good. That's worth the trip right there. Good job. Now it's dark outside, so wonder what's happening now. Something different, I guess. What? Now where? This looks different.
Join us in thanking Nike, the official outfitter of BYU basketball.
Well, that's it for a long day. Football, basketball, cheering for my team. This is Pop Steve's Workshop. I'm Pop Steve.